Hello and welcome to the Mike Leaf Show right here on the Warrior Sports Network. I'm Cory Prudoehl, joined as always by head men's basketball coach Mike Leaf. Coach, tough one on the road this weekend, or this past weekend for you. Lost a couple games to 6th-ranked Augie, and then the next night at Wayne State. Talk about the Augie game first of all. Augie, probably one of the best teams in the league this year, if not the best. They were just on fire. It wasn't so much you guys struggled as it was I thought that they were just great. In the first half, I think they hit 10 of 13 threes, and then they shot over 50% for three-point for the game. Is that just something where there's not much you could do in that game?
Well, it was amazing how well they shot the ball, and statistically, they were at about 38% as a team, up until the weekend prior to us getting there, and then they've just caught fire, and they've been 55 plus, and against us it was 65 plus. So, and it really was. There were times when we had hands outstretched, right out in their face, and bang, they were knocking them down. And it's just not your perimeter guys. Jensen at the center position actually has the most three-point attempts for him on the year. And, it's a tough team to guard. And they've just got so many weapons. And I really did. I had a lot of confidence going into the game, and we just did not obviously get the job done, and we got ourselves into a hole and tried to get ourselves out of it, and it was tough. It was a tough game.
You've seen most of the teams in the conference now. Is that one of the best teams you've seen, if not this year, in a while in the league?
Yeah, absolutely. I honestly, when in finishing the game, overall package, and I think a big part of your overall package is your inside game and being able to be inside and out. I think this is an Elite Eight team, and I say that sincerely. And and there's not a senior really that's in there or on that part of the team. And so, they've got the weapons to do it, and we'll wait and see. But it's there's still a lot of games left.
Yep. And the next night came up just short at Wayne State, 81-79 loss. Kind of interesting because he actually shot the ball decent, finished at 50%, as did Wayne State. But overall, kind of what went wrong in that game?
I was so disappointed after that game, and it really is when they talk about the game being mental. That's a great example of it. And here we get ourselves down. I think it was 15, and having to battle back, and we had to go to a zone defense because we were not stopping the ball and dribble penetration. And it's mind-boggling for me that we don't have the personnel to be able to play really good one-on-one D across the board. And you've got to be able to take that away, and that's what we were giving up. And if when somebody drives to the basket, they give them so many opportunities in the middle. Shots, layups, kickouts for threes, and we were just giving up way too many of those. Well,
one guy that's been playing really well as of late and in that game is Conrad Mosberg. He had a career-high 21 points. I think he hit 4 three-pointers in that game. Kind of assess his play as of late. Well,
he's been doing a really nice job for us. Unfortunately, we lose the games when he plays well. No, he's a hustle guy, and he's one of those. He has a really good outside shot. It seems to be he seems to be more streaky than some of the others, but he's got it all together right now, and now we need some others to join him. You look at the Augie game, and you've got open shots from the perimeter from like Tim Wagner going over 7. You just can't have that happen. And you've got to be able to hit those shots when you're wide open, and we're not hitting them. And Conrad's the guy that has been, and he's just been doing a lot of the little things, and we put him on their best him defensively on their best offensive player. So he's really doing a dual role right now, and we've got to have others step up to it. But I know there's a lot of games left, and we're in a position right now where we've just got to get on the right track. We've got to win at home, and we've got to win on the road. And it's not all lost by any means, and we've just got to have that confidence and get back on track.
You mentioned home games. You're back at home this weekend. We'll talk a little bit about those home games against Bemidji State and the University of Minnesota Crookston later on this week. But before we do that, we'll talk to a player who hasn't seen the floor much this year, but will give us a little bit of a different perspective, and sophomore guard Josh Mongan, right here on the Mike Leaf Show.